What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the farm here, day 2, 6 o'clock in the morning. Well, I didn't really get a whole lot done. I came over here to Evan's farm, which is, let me blow up this up, way over here on the right-hand side of the map. You can see my little blinking cursor over there by field 35, and that is the only field we start off with. The field is pretty good, pretty big size, and it is full of mustard. Yes. So what I did was I harvested all that and put it all in here. And then, okay, well, I thought I heard Dave, the guy who made this map, say all the silos, right over there, you can see it, all of the warehouses, the grain elevators, they're all linked. So I brought the train over, I brought the train over here, loaded it up right there at that little silo right there, backed it up and offloaded it. And then I went over to the town, which is, well, let me bring up this. This is going to be easier. Came over here towards the Home Depot. There's a grain elevator right here, right by Applebee's and Dunkin' Donuts, or Dancing Donuts, and sure enough, it was all there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and pick up a couple of new toys, and is this going to be a trailer and a dolly. And then I'm going to come up here to the silo, pick up all this, and take it over to the PV Museum. PV Museum was paying out pretty good. Yeah, $15.98 for mustard. Okay, I can live with that. And there's almost 100,000 of it sitting there. So why not, right? What I'm going to do here is I'm going to try this guy right here. Now, what the game plan for today is... Yeah, I forgot about that. The game plan for today. I'd love to start planting. Can't. No seed. I could buy a seed, but it's going to get pretty expensive. I was going to buy an 8 Series John Deere tractor. $140,000 they start off at. But then I realized I'm still going to have to buy seed because I don't have anything except for maybe this one or the articulator, the other John Deere, the 9 Series, to pull the seeder. And so I was going to buy that 8 Series. 140, as you see I'm at 150. I had 165, but maintenance came through at midnight, and I lost $15,000. Ouch. In fact, let me take a look here. What is the maintenance right now? Prices, overview. I lost money somewhere else then. That's odd. Maybe I'm already getting charged for companies? Don't know. That was it was a big hit. $15,000 gone. But I want to get slurry going. Not slurry, I'm sorry. It's silt. I want to get silt going. And for that, I'm going to need money. And I'm going to need a little bit more on the equipment side. So we'll see what I can buy today. Hopefully I can buy what I need. If not, then plan B, whatever that is. I haven't figured it out yet. Going along, figuring it out as I go along. But, you know, there's lots of different ways to get started here on this map. And, of course, Casey, why are you telling me this now? I just bought all my farming equipment. Well, it's true. You guys can sell everything off and go right for silt. And start, you know, like we did on the multiplayer. We started over there and we were farming the hell out of that stuff. Keep in mind, silt does not respawn. Once it's gone, it's gone. Now, he did say he put a crap load of it in. There are 2 spots for silt. Down there in the lower right-hand corner where you see T3B, over by Kellogg's and Heinz, that pond right there is all full of silt. The other one is over on the left side of the map. You see the furniture factory dead center left. You got a little body of water there. That's where all the sand is. If you go a little bit more to the right, just across the road there, but left of field 10, you'll see another little pond, and it looks a little murky, a little dark and everything. That is the other one. That is the other swamp where you can get silt. Once the silt is all gone, that's it. But Dave did say, because I mentioned it in one of his live streams, what happens when the silt is gone. And he says, well, first off, unless you do nothing but farm silt, I highly doubt you're ever going to run out. But if you do, You can still use it in the fertilizer with manure. Manure will still go in there. You're fine with that. So you have that. So if you run out, don't panic. But it is a nice way to earn some early money by going over to, if you set up shop down in the lower right-hand corner, and you set up shop over there, and you can run Silt right up the road by the soy milk where Brown's is, and then once that's full, you can head over to the left, over by Dawson's, and drop it off there, which is over by PJEVs and everything else, by Field 72, 56, all that stuff right there. Those are the two areas where you can drop all that stuff off and make some quick cash. The other way, logging. Duh. Get yourself your logging equipment going, pick up a contract. I think it's $50,000 now, so make sure you have money left over for that. And then just go ahead and log to your heart's content. I will get into that here shortly. I need to get some money going first. I want to get seed and fertilizer production going first. But I will be getting into the logging here. Now, let's see. We're here. Let's get a tipper. Now, I was thinking this one. 70,000 liter capacity. Now, on the multiplayer, I've been using this one, and I borrowed Ross's class forge harvester. That thing glitches out. This Boss RT glitches out when it gets close to 40,000 when you're pulling behind with that. So I don't think I'm gonna go with this one. Plus, it's only 65,000 on the capacity. So I'm gonna go with this one. It is a little bit more, but I do get the even 70,000 capacity. So we'll pick up one of these. Main color. Let's try this one. We'll set up wide tires or regular. Go with regular. Rim color, black. Design color. I don't know, white. Design standard with oversized load with convoy. Don't know what that is. Okay. We'll stick with these items right there. Buy. How does it turn out? Okay. I can live with that. Back to the store. Need a dolly so I can pull this thing. Come on. There we go. Go with this one. Yeah, let's stick with the standard. How much was the wide? Oh, only 200 bucks. Alright. We're in business. $68,000 left. Ho, ho, ho. Go. Let's pop the top on this thing. And let's get up north. Now, in the multiplayer, Ross has jumped right into the cattle, so he's going to be rolling with the cattle for a while. He's not going to be around too much. I don't know if we're going to need to pick up a slack for him or what, with him, you know, driving over the road and whatnot for CRST now. But he jumped right into that. You know, Mobius has been wanting to do either Silt or logging. I don't know how much farming he's done. EVR, he's working on his super field. So he's over at the Evans farm where I'm at right now, and he has taken field 35, 33, and 34. I don't know if he's going to do it to 32, but he's taken all those fields and he's making it all into one big field. So tune in over there. I'll be actually streaming this later on this evening over there on Twitch. Don't know what time, most likely 6 or 7 o'clock, we'll see. And yeah, I'll be streaming that over there. Hopefully you guys will be able to tune in and check it out. No, I'm not going to be doing any mod showcasing over here or mod testing, things like that. Now, unless you want to consider me actually using the mod as me testing it out. I've already said on the last video that there was a couple of them I wanted to remove. Haven't gotten around to doing that. I need to write that down and remove those mods. But I don't think I'm going to be adding too many mods unless something comes out that's just, you know, one of those gotta-have kind of deals, or it's an update to one that I already have. There is such a vast amount of mods out there. It's unbelievable, and they continue to come out every day. And the thing is though, there's a good mix between American and European stuff, and a lot of the times we're stuck having to use the European stuff. You know, that's why I'm glad, you know, these John Deeres here are so nicely made. You know, the 7 series, the 8 series, the 9 series, even the Combine that I have in here, the S8, 680 I think it is, or 690. It's a nicely made Combine. I could go without the extra, you know, 7 or 9 camera angles that it has. That's a little annoying, but and I really have no idea why the author decided to put those in. I'm clueless as to why he decided to do that, but you know, there are some great pieces of work out there. Unfortunately, there's even a greater amount of just crap. So, you know, the author is probably happy with what he's done, but, you know, everyone else is like, hey, this is, well, yeah, garbage. But that's the way it goes with mods. With any game. Oh, wait, is this... Oh, this is goods, not grain. Foods 2, produce. Oh wait, it's right there. That hasn't changed. It's still right over here where it always has been. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna fit through here because of the angle I'm at. Yep. I have a mod in here right now that Mobius suggested. It's called the No Clip mod. And that's why the camera didn't move when I got behind a building, or when I get behind a tree, it doesn't do it. You know, get behind a trailer, and the trailer will end up, you know, pushing you forward. You know, it doesn't do that here either, so... It's a nice little mod. It takes a lot of the annoying stuff out. Alright, I'm in. That's close enough. 124,000 liters. This will take a minute to load. Well, I'll get 2 loads out of here, so that'll be nice. I just wonder if this little 2-wheel drive is going to be able to pull it. I wonder if there's a coin over here. Nope, there it is. The one by the Evans farm is like right over here. Oh, we're full. Okay. Let's see if I can back this thing up without getting all screwed up on it. Good enough. Oh, look at it sling that ass around. Well, she's working it. She's a pulling. Doesn't like it, but it's pulling. All right, 68,300. Oh, look at it pushing the trailer down. I didn't know if it was going to glitch through or what. Let me pull up a little bit. Will it work now? Will it fit now? It doesn't go up very high. There it goes. Okay, good. So there was 49,000 from the first one, the first half. I already went over 100,000. Beautiful. I'm gonna go back and finish off what I have over there. So I'm gonna go ahead and do all that, and I will be right back. Alright guys, we are back here. We got it all done. $266,000 is what I've got. Okay, so I don't want to use that thing to haul it all. So let me go a little window shopping first. I want to go for this guy here, because it's an AR truck. I can use it to haul the trailer as well as haul the AR equipment, which I am going to need here with the multi-tanker here. I'm going to need that to haul water and other things, fuel, things like that. I'm going to go with the front loader first. JCB here has got the most power. That's... no, it's not my price range. $165, $182. Okay, I'll just select the JCB. I mean, this guy will probably do it too, no problem. Select you. Yeah. I'll go with the Liber. Screw it. I'm mainly looking at the cost, the operating cost. No, wait. Let's go with American case. 210. 210 for the New Holland. I think they're pretty much the same, aren't they? Just skinned differently? No, they are different. So there's the case. And the bucket I'm going to need. I don't think you can use anything else with this. Like the silage fork. Manure. I wish it would, you know, when you highlight it, it could tell you what. But I don't think so. This one. Silt, there it is. So I don't think there's any other bigger bucket I can use. $3,500 liters. 4,000. 35, yeah. Oh no, $98,000. I don't have enough money now. I can do the Peterbilt. I am now officially broke. I could lease it. Yeah. I could lease the truck I want. I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. Maybe I'll lease... no. Not gonna lease it. So there we go. I think I'll leave this dolly here for now. Yeah, this ain't no ATS truck, I'll tell you that much. That's an ugly looking thing. Hopefully it will do the job. Gotta get this truck to follow me. Well, this is going to be a boring drive, but just so you guys know where I'm going, it's that lower right-hand corner, that pond way down there. So when we get there, I'll come back, get to work on all this, and I'll show you where I'll be dumping off and what I'll be looking to do here and get done in this video here. Main idea is to get some silt into the fertilizer plant. That's just one part of what I'm going to need. The other part is going to be seeds? No, that's in the seed plant. Digestate is going to be the other thing. That's going to be a pain in the ass. I don't have anything to cut grass with, so we're going to have to work on that as well. But also mainly for money. That's what I'm looking to gain here, so I'll meet you guys down there in the swamp. Alright guys, welcome back to, well, the swamp. This is where I'm going to be getting all my silt from. Now, let me crouch down here. See if can I crouch? Oh, I can't. Well, let me crouch. Maybe because I'm underwater. But you can see one of these piles was kind of sticking up here a little bit. There it is. This is the silt. Now this, you can see the difference in the water. This whole swamp has silt all over it. And this is basically what you just do. You get down here with a bucket, bring your truck down here, and go to work. So I'm going to have to maneuver this thing. Since I'm the only one around, I really don't want to get the truck in a position where I'm going to have issues. So I have to find a spot where I can park the truck I'm thinking like right around in this area here, on the water's edge might be a good point. Right about there, maybe. We'll see. We'll see. Now, I'm sure there's other, you know, cool, fun ways to get the stuff out of here. Conveyor belts, whatever, what have you. But, you know, we've tried the conveyor belt before on version 2, and it didn't go so well. Get out of my way. So this is going to take a while. I might just fast forward this for you guys. It is kind of a pain in the ass to see under the water. But once you do it a little bit, you'll start getting the hang of it. You know, the kind of tricks to figure out what's where. Trying to make a path here through that ridge that was already there. You kind of have to be methodical on how you plan all this out because, you know, like I said, you will get your vehicle stuck down here on a pile. And unless you guys find like a tow truck mod, you know, you're not getting out. Well, you will. It's just, you know, you can reset it. But I mean, without having the extra people there to help push, or even use the tow bar, I think the CSZ loader attachment mod here that is within the game, in the mods section for the game, that one has a tow bar that you can use. Here we go. Now we're underwater. Now we're in the vehicle. We can get underwater and you can see a little better where your bucket's going. And that makes it a little easier to go ahead and do all of this work here. You will have to get used to seeing that "don't drive too deeply" thing flash in front of you. I don't believe you can turn that off. I think the goal here for me is to not only get silt into the fertilizer plant, but also get enough money together so I can get a forage harvester. I could use the attachment and put it on one of the tractors, and that is an option. You know, it's going to be a cheaper way around that, although I'm not too sure if that 7 series tractor that I have is going to be able to handle that. And I don't think the 9 series tractor I have is set up for that. I don't think I can put an attachment on there and do that. So, forage harvester might be the way to go. And in that case, I've already got the dolly and the trailer here. I don't rule out getting an 8 series, the 4-wheel drive version. I think that one might be able to handle all of that. But in order to get digestate, you're going to have to get chaff from using a forage harvester tool or forage harvester combine itself and taking out corn, or by cutting grass. Now, if you go the cutting grass route, that can take quite a while. There is a grass field here, stock, on the Johnson farm, which we are very near. Field 52 is all grass. So you do have a grass field to start off with if you wanted to go that route by cutting grass and you don't feel like, you know, planting corn just to, you know, cut it up. So if you wanted to go to cutting grass part, you can. Well, it looks like we're full. So let's see, what are we going to get for this? Let me look at the prices right now. Let's get to Browns. Silt. Only Browns and Dawsons are buying it. $2,081 a piece. Come on, pull. Oh, it's not liking it. Yeah, in my experience, the grass, you do not get as much as if you were to go ahead and plant corn. Now, I don't want to plant that whole field I have all corn. So I don't rule out setting up a second farm somewhere just for chaff. I don't know what farm it is. Field 73, you got West Transport covering right up on the left-hand side there. I think it's field 73 is corn. And when you start off, there is an attachment for a tractor there to make chaff. So that is probably where I will set up. I will take out the corn because I haven't done all the fields yet. So that is probably where I will go first. Leave all the equipment over there and just repeatedly do corn, and then that way I can throw it all in the bunker, transport over to my place. It doesn't matter. I might transport it back to my place and dump them all. So that means I'll have to have multiple trailers and just do the follow me convoy back over. Now, these two locations, Browns and Dawson's, if you guys haven't been here before, there is no normal drop-off for land-based vehicles like this one. It's only train. So, in order to drop off here, you have to go onto the tracks and do it. Getting a good amount of coin here. Still going. I forgot how lucrative this is when you play by yourself. Multiplayer server is shared between the server and anyone else that's online. But single player, ooh, look at that, $145,000. Haha! I might have that Forge wagon before I know it. Here I was thinking I'm gonna have to do another video on it. Floating tree, they know about it. I think one more load like that might do it. But for those of you who thought, okay, I can just, you know, get in and start farming. You can, but you can't. I mean, you can't. It's going to be expensive because you have to continually buy seed. I don't rule out doing that. Maybe we'll do that on the next episode because this is going to take a little bit of time here to get everything going. I still have to get the forage harvester, get maybe one more trailer, get an AR truck so I can haul liquid. I still have to get the corn cut up and into a bunker so it can ferment, and then, you know, unload, you know, do all that work. So I mean, there's a lot of work that still has to be done here in order to get seed or fertilizer going. That's just for fertilizer, and you need fertilizer to make seed. So there is a lot to be done, and so I think in the next video I'll do is I'll just go ahead and say, screw it, you know, we're gonna get seed going and get this going, and, you know, call it a day. Because there is an easy way around that. Normally you can buy seed by pallet over at the store. Okay, easy, done. Or you can go into the placeables here, and I believe this is a mod that is part of the Farm Sim. Where is it? It's not here now. Oh, I probably didn't subscribe to it. In the Farm Sim hosted mods section, there are placeable silos that you can put down. They cost more money, though. Just keep that in mind. You can go ahead and just roll up and get your liquid fertilizer, your dry, or your seed, but it is going to cost you more money to buy from there. At the start, if you can spare the extra cash, then go for it. You know, if you're not farming a huge field, then why not, right? But, you know, if money is, you know, a resource, a commodity that you do not have much of, then that might not be the way you want to go, and you might want to go another route, like doing silt farming or doing logging, just so you can get yourself the revenue that you're going to need in order to either A, get the placeable silos and use the seed and fertilizer from them, or B, go this route, the long route that I'm going here, and, you know, so you can be self-sufficient. Because this is, the seed is not going to make you any money. The placeable silos is not going to make you any money whatsoever. You know, even if you're on a multiplayer server and you drop down that silo, and others are coming and loading up off of it and everything, it's not going to make you money. That's not going to happen. You know, so it's always going to be an income drainer. It's going to be a drain on your income right there, on your revenues, on your financials. And, you know, they're not free. You have to purchase the grain silos and the bunkers, you know, for the fertilizer. So, you know, it's continually losing money, and it's not going to make you money unless you want to consider the product that you eventually harvest as being the return on investment. But you know, that's a lot of money to be sinking into stuff that, you know, you could probably just go about getting your own by going this course and, you know, making your money back just as fast. In fact, you can make your money back faster because look at what I just did here with one 70,000 liter load over to Browns. You know, over $100,000, $145,000 in profit right there. you know, that pretty much just took care of the truck and trailer. And this next load will probably take care of the front loader. So, 2 loads already took care of my expenditures for today. And this is something that you can continue. I mean, I just barely, this is not even a drop in a bucket. I mean, look at how much I just took out here, and look how big this pond is. So, time consuming, yes. Boring, after a while, yes. But trust me, guys, this or logging are the ways you're going to want to go. And neither one of them are cheap to start. I mean, logging, you're probably going to need more equipment than what you have here. You're going to need the Ponzi Scorpion. I mean, you can use a chainsaw too if you want. That, you know, that eliminates a good chunk of the overhead. So, chainsaw at least, if not the Scorpion. You're going to need a truck. You're going to need a trailer. If you don't use an auto load trailer, then you're going to need a front loader like this with something to grab onto the logs and load into the trailer. And then you're going to need to bring that back with you, because if you don't have auto load, you're not going to be able to auto offload it. You got to dump that into the wood chipper, or take it to the tree farm, or the logging factory that was over by Goldcrest, and offload there. That you don't make a whole lot of money on. Or you can take it over to the furniture place. There's the furniture factory, dead center, left side, over by the sand pond over there. That one over there does take whole logs, so you can go ahead and sell over there. But, still, if you were to get and we'll do this here in a few episodes, I'll get the logging section going once I have seed production going. And so we'll go over the pallet board as well as cogent boards and, what we can do there. On the multiplayer server, I just sold off 1.5 flatbed loads. I don't know how much there was actually there, it didn't say. But I sold off 1.5 flatbed loads of pallets that were being produced from the wood chips. And then I did, with the train, 75,000 in resin, 75,000 in paper, and 75,000 in boards from Cogent. And I was almost $600,000 in profit. From selling off 2 truckloads of all of the boards and then the train loads. So, I mean, you can make real money real quick, but you're going to have to spend money. And that's just the way it is. You got to spend money to make money. But we'll get into that here soon too, because I want to get the boards going. If I'm going to have, factories being built, I'm going to have to work on getting the lumber side of it going. PJEV's obviously the first thing that's going to have to get built here, so still a ways off, but I will definitely get into the factory building here. If you guys watched my 7 Days to Die stuff, I don't like to start doing much of anything, building-wise or whatever, until I have what I need in order to start doing it. So, and there was Dave in his live stream here for when he was, showing off the video and announcing it and giving away stuff. He was saying that some of these factories, the offload points for the materials could get covered up when the factories start growing, when they start actually building the factory. So making sure you have, I think it was like 90% of everything that you need is vital. And it's not just for that stage, but it's for the whole project. You got to make sure you have what you need for the project, because if you're not able to get any items into there because the building is covering up the drop-off point, you're screwed. In my opinion, yeah, that is an oversight when it comes to map planning and the script planning or whatever, when they put the icons down that deliver stuff, but it is what it is, and it's what we have right now. And hey, look at that, we're full already. So, go for a swim. Oh, you son of a bitch. Yep, this truck's getting sold real quick. I might have to put the purchase idea for the forage harvester and everything on hold so I can replace this truck. This truck will probably be great for just transporting from point A to point B, but when it hits a hill, holy crap. I mean, granted, I have 70,000 on here, but still. Maybe I'll just at least upgrade the engine. There were different engine options, so maybe I will upgrade the engine and then go from there. Yeah, I definitely don't like this truck because if you sat there and just listened to the engine sounds for a moment, it's just a repeating sound. That's all it is. It's the same sound over and over and over, and that just annoys the crap out of me. Regardless of where I hold the throttle. Full, barely anything. I am off the gas, and it's still doing it. It's still revving up. Oh man, that's a horrible sound. I do not recommend this truck. So what were we, 146 to start with there? $145,000 on that one, up to $292,000. That is just awesome. Ooh, almost in a tree. That's great. That's awesome. I think I'm gonna do one or two more loads here. I know I gotta do probably one more. Come on. There we go. Touchy buttons. Oh, I can buy the Rost right now, but I'd rather buy like a New Holland or this one, the Krone. I'm probably gonna aim for the New Holland, because the header on this one is a nice one. 9 meter working with 9. That one's got 10 for the Krone. Easy collect. And that would be for this one. Yep. Yeah, we'll see. I do have this one in here as well, but that's more towards having multiple people help you. Now, if you use Follow Me, that would probably work too. Or Courseplay, that would probably work here as well. Because this thing is kind of meant to work in tandem with someone else to offload and be just continuously going. Don't know if I'm going to get into that one. $415,000 for it, though. That's a big pill to swallow. So I'm probably going to aim for the Krone or this New Holland. And then this is the one that Ross has here. And that's not a bad one. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I could buy that right now, but still need to get this piece here. Easy collect. Easy collect. I'll go for this one. It's meant for the Big X 1100. So is that one too. This is what it wants me to use? The 580? Get bent. I'm not going to use that little thing. You got to use these things on sugarcane now? I didn't know that. That's a sugarcane. Yeah, I'm going to aim for the New Holland, I think. So, that is what I have going on here for a little while here. I'm not going to bore you guys with all that. When we come back, I will have that forge wagon, so you guys, or forge harvester, so you guys will see what I decided to go with. Maybe I'll have another tipper. I hope to have my AR truck. I'm going to continue to work on the Silt here to get all that up and going and make a little bit of money here. Don't know how much I'll go for, but I know I'm going to have to go for a lot if I'm going to get that forge wagon. So, that is going to be it for now, guys. Thank you all for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time here on the farm when we go collecting chaff. Until then, thanks for watching. Take it easy.